The Apostle Paul set out to mentor a young man named Timothy by way of letters found in the New Testament of the Bible that we're focusing on in our current series. Pastor Jim is basically breaking down Paul's advice into 3 categories: a young professional's personal life, his or her self-development, and their community. The first message was on a young professional's personal life. And Paul starts with setting a positive example for those who are under your leadership. Paul specifically called out 3 ways in which we are to set examples: in love, in faith, and in purity. Pastor Jim specifically drew out 5 aspects of love based on the definition given in another letter that the Apostle Paul wrote, the first letter to the Corinthians, found in chapter 13. First, love is patient. Patience is hard, right? But here's the one thing. Patience is a choice. It's a decision that we make. No one can make us impatient. No one can cause us to lose our patience. It's fully and completely 100% within our control. Second, love does not envy. That is, it doesn't desire what someone else has. Rather, it celebrates what others have. I got a C on that test, but you got an A, and that's amazing. Way to go. I drive a 95 Camry and you drive a Ferrari. That's a super cool car, and I'm glad you get to drive it. So you get the idea. The point is that love isn't a game of comparison. It wants good for others, and that's a decision we get to make. It's an attitude we get to choose. Third, love does not boast. In other words, love doesn't brag, it doesn't draw attention, it's not self-promoting, it's not trying to one-up others. Fourth, love does not dishonor others. It doesn't try to embarrass, shame, disgrace, denigrate, or gossip. It does the opposite. It honors, it builds up, it lifts up and encourages. And fifth, love is not self-seeking. It doesn't manipulate for gain. It doesn't use people. Instead, it prioritizes others. It considers others. It considers their need ahead of our own. So here's what I want to ask you to think about. What aspect of love do you need to focus on? See, these are all choices we get to make. So what if you decided that you were going to choose one aspect of love to develop? What if it was something you prayed about? What if it was something you focused on? Then, once you felt like that aspect was beginning to take hold, you choose another aspect. Imagine what God could do through that. Imagine the person you could become. Imagine the example you could set.